Hello people, this is Self-Tuts and we are continuing our series on Kafka for beginners, and in this video we will send that how a producer can send message to a particular partition of a topic. So in the previous video we have seen that the message sending is random, which means if there is a publisher and if there is more than one partition, then the messages are sent to the partition in random order. So one partition can get more messages than the other partition. But in this video, what we are trying to achieve is that the producer will send message to only a particular partition, so that you can tightly couple, means you can make a tight coupling between the producer and the partition of a topic. So let's see how we can do that. So we'll take an example where there are two partitions and the message will be sent only to one partition. So as we know that the producer can select the partition of their choice in the topic, in a topic where it wants to publish the message. So if you are having a producer, then it can select the partition of its choice, and the message will be published only to that partition. All the messages will be published to the single partition P0. So in our case, we will be creating two partitions, that is P0 and P1 for a topic, and we will try to publish all the messages to P0. So let's say this is the topic which is having P0 and P1 as the partition. So our publisher will only send the messages to P0. Now, when you are defining a Kafka producer, then you can get a partitioner method for that, and this partitioner method will get three arguments, that is key bytes, all partition and available partition. Key bytes is what? It is basically the value of the key. Now till now we haven't discussed this key when we are sending the messages, and we will not discuss as of now. We'll see it in later videos. All partition is equal to the total number of partition for that topic. So in this case it will be 2, because we are having P0 and P1. So the all partition value will always be equal to 2. Now the available partition is equal to which partition are currently available when the publisher is trying to send the message to this particular topic. So these are the three parameters that will be present inside this partitioner method. Now let's go to our Kafka manager and let's see our setup. So we have already created this particular cluster, that is Self-Tuts, in the previous videos. I have deleted the topic which I created in the last video, that is a registered user, because that was having two partition and messages were already there. So I'll be creating the same topic again. So I'll create topic and then registered user, and the number of partition will be equal to 2. I'll hit create. And then if I go to this topic view, you can see there are two partition, P0 and P1. So currently if I reload it, you can see the total latest offset is 00, which means that no message has been published. Now let's go to our IntelliJ IDEA, and this is the code that we have already written in previous videos. Now we'll modify this code to handle our scenario where the Kafka producer will publish to a particular partition, that is P0. So here what we can do is we can define a new key, that is partitioner, and that will be equal to what? Get partition. I'll be defining a method partition. So get partition will be the method that I'm going to define. So I'll say def and then get partition, and this method will accept three parameters. What are those three parameters? First is key byte, second is all partition, and the available. So I'll say key, and then I'll say all bytes, key, all partition, and then available. So these are just names which can be used. The value will automatically be given when this partitioner method will be called. So I'll say available. So these are the three parameters that will be present here. Now in our case, what we need to do, we always want to publish the message to P0. So I will be always returning the partition number as 0. So I'll say return 0, which means what? That whenever this get partition method is called, when the Kafka producer is trying to send a message, so it will always get the partition number as 0. Everything has been done, that is we have defined a Kafka producer with this partitioner, and the get partition is there, and we are always returning 0. And inside this name main method, we are calling a while loop where the registered user is got, and then we are sending the registered user. So let's start this server, or let's start this producer to send the message. So I'll say run, and the first user has been sent, and after 4 seconds the another user will be sent. So these are random users. So again after some 4 seconds the third user will be sent. Now let's go to our Kafka manager, and if I do a reload here, you can see the latest offset is only increasing in partition 0 and there is no messages in partition 1. So if I reload it again, the message is again in partition 0 and nothing in partition 1. Why? Because we are always returning 0 as the value inside this get partition. So every time whenever this Kafka producer is sending the message, it will send it to the partition 0. So that's why if I again reload it, you can see it is 11 here, but here it is 0. So we have proved the theory this also, that a producer can be tightly coupled to a particular partition and it will send the message to only those partition. If I see the offset, it is 11, that is sum of all the partition offset, which means what? The total messages that had been published to this topic is 11 and the 0 partition is having the total latest offset is equal to 11. So all the messages is coming to this partition 0. So I think you have understood this concept of sending the message to a particular partition of a topic. So hope you like this video, hope you like my channel. Please subscribe to my channel and please share these videos with other people. Thank you.